hello, how are you today? Just coming live to do a little card. I was sitting on my desk and I thought I'm going to do a card, and then I thought, why don't I do a card for the group? So I'm going to use the Oracle Tarot again by Lucy Cavendish, and I'm going to do a card for this upcoming full moon. This is one of the first days. I've had 2 days since I closed Raise Your Gaze Newbury location on the 30th of June. I've had 2 days to myself. So we're at the 27th of July now. So that just goes to show how busy things have been. But I've got an hour here. I'm going to do some filming in a minute, and I just thought I'd come on and do a card first. So here's the card. Justice. Okay, Justice card. Ooh, and on the bottom of the deck, a lovely surprise. Onto that later. Justice card. Okay, so as always, we look at the card and we notice what we see. What do we see? We see balanced scales. We see green and blue. Half and half, like a yin-yang. What do the colours green and blue represent? Well, depends which system you align to. Green and blue in the chakra system are heart and throat. That could even be indigo of the third eye chakra. But green and blue in the system I work most with, which is Chinese medicine and the 5 elements. Water is the kidneys, blue, green is the liver, wood. And water is actually the kidneys, the water element is the mother of the wood element. So we get water nourishes wood. So when we get wood issues, sometimes it's because the water isn't nourishing the wood properly. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing fire in the scales. So there's 3 elements there: water, wood, and fire. She's wearing brown, which could be thought to be earthy, earth element. Wood, earth, fire, water, and air, metal. All the elements. Those scales look pretty well balanced in that picture to me. And she's a woman on her own. What does that mean? Who knows? Let's read the description of the Justice card. But before we go to the description, what does this mean for you? What does this, even off an intuitive basis, what does this represent in your life currently? Justice. For me, it feels like justice is served. It feels like, I was actually journaling about this on the weekend, a total completion of a cycle. Okay, closing that shop was so symbolic of a cycle of learning I've been going through in my business, and my business is me. So my business is my life, is my personal life. What I share with others is what I'm going through, as in healing, stillness, yin, energy, nourishment. This is how I live. So I offer as an extension of myself. But there is a total completion of a cycle there, and a new way of serving coming through. A higher service will reach more individuals, will have more impact, will elevate the voices of not just myself and my own wisdom and knowledge, but also of yours. If you are a healer, a teacher, spiritual teacher of any form, a coach, or someone in this kind of field, I want to elevate you and your voice and your message and get those messages. This isn't just about one person having all the answers. It's about how we can collectively get our messages out there in the wider sphere, and how we can collaborate and how we can work together. It's not just like one answer for anyone's specific issues. There was a case that came through at the clinic, and we all kind of like put our suggestions in of what we could offer to help this particular person with their specific ailment, and it really highlighted this kind of collaborative way of coming together and each of us contributing our own expertise to collectively create a package that can solve a specific issue. So this is the kind of thinking that I'm thinking going forwards in my business. Collaboration, getting your messages out there. Sorry, I got a tea towel in my hand there. And yeah, through VIP day, book creation, through podcast, and many other ways of doing that. Okay, so that's the Justice card. Let's see what the... So yeah, for me, it's like balance, like come into a place of equilibrium after the completion of a cycle. And we did just move from the fire season into the earth season on the 20th of July, and I felt the shift. And then I had acupuncture on Friday with my acupuncturist, and I haven't seen him since January because of all of what's been going on. I haven't had a chance to get an acupuncture session for myself. And now it feels like that cycle's completed and the energy's calm, everything's at equilibrium, and the energy itself within me is being renewed, and everything's just balanced. So, Justice. What do we have to say about the Justice card? Luckily, the interpretations in this book are not very long, okay? So, Justice. You may be in a situation where you need to assess how much of the truth is being told to you at present. This card reminds you to weigh this situation cautiously and honourably without excessive emotion before reaching any kind of conclusion. Perhaps legal matters are entering your life. Maybe you are being seen as harsh and impersonal by loved ones. It is important at this time to keep records of your situation. Seek wise counsel. Rely on what actions prove and what your intuition will tell you. There is a very important decision to be made. It is up to you to decide where to give your trust and confidence. Ooh, interesting. Very different than my interpretation of the card. But see which one lands best for you. And then the card on the bottom of the deck, the Star. Probably the best card, one of the best cards in the deck. Another amazing card in the Tarot deck is the Ten of Cups. And I have a program called the Ten of Cups Life, which is all about that feeling of the Ten of Cups, total emotional fulfillment, and all from within. Okay, so yes, we can manifest it on the outside, and the more we connect to it on the inside, the more it will manifest on the outside. But manifestation is an inside job, and the Ten of Cups Life is a course, a 6-week course about accessing that emotional fulfillment from within, no matter what the external looks like. Okay, so the Star, hope, inspiration, and nature. It's a great time of year to be getting out in nature. I've just spent a week living in a field. That was actually 2 weeks ago now, can you believe it? But yeah, spent a week living off the land, sleeping outside in a heat wave. It was absolutely everything. Everything. All right, the Star. You are entering a blessed time of new hope and its best companion, fulfillment. After everything I just said there about the Ten of Cups Life, you will be awash with inspiration, and the best news is that your sense that all will be more than well is not simply wishful thinking. It is the kind of wishful thinking that will materialize. Everything I just said about the Ten of Cups Life. You will feel more energized than you have for some time. Will enjoy the magical simplicity of life. Nature, the stars at night, the dew on the flowers, the sweet smell of new blossoms, the musical calls of birds, the beauty of an eggshell blue sky after rain. Oh, that would be so nice right now. The operatic drama of an orange and scarlet sunset. Nature will make your soul sing. This time can occur after you have been tested in some way by the universe. Allow yourself to revel in this time of rebirth and joy. delight in life as it is as the universe intended it to be for you. So yes, I feel that's very apt for me and all my new beginnings as well. So yeah, interesting. I love doing these videos where we go with a card, because I don't plan what I'm going to say, and whatever comes out is led by the cards really. And so I wasn't expecting at all to be talking about the 10 of Cups life, but it's a 6-week program which I would love to offer you all here, special price. So do get in touch. It was sold at $555 last time, and I'm feeling, because it's not really something I'm promoting at the moment, but it's very much the theme of these cards that have come out, I'm feeling to offer it to you at a special price, $333. All right, so the 6-week 10 of Cups life course is available for $333 for a limited time. Do message me if that appeals to you, and why wouldn't it? And the thing I was going to say when I came on here was about the way that I'm currently supporting quite a few of my clients currently is by doing weekly membership. Okay, it's £44 a week. You get 1-to-1 weekly Healy scans, which will scan your energy field, tell you all of your imbalances, and then send you the frequencies you need to correct those. 2 or 3 meditation sessions a week, 1-to-1 on Zoom, you and me, 20 minutes of silence. We get on the call, we do the meditation, we get off the call and get back on with our lives. And positivity audios. It includes 3 positivity audios sent to you each week. So that's £44 a week. And I've got quite a few clients that are actually on that at the moment, and I'm really enjoying delivering that as a service. So I wanted to come on here and talk to you about that, because a lot of my offers are quite, they're not highly priced. I've been doing what I do for over 25 years, okay? I'm deeply embodied in what I practice and teach. So it's just natural that the price would increase over time. The problem with today's world is there's so many people trying to do the same thing. And you might find someone on the internet that's done a weekend course and has no experience in anything like deeply energetic, and they're charging the same price as everyone else. And that's where it all becomes a little bit shady from my perspective. And so actually my pricing is probably still too low for the level of experience I have, but that's what feels right. I only ever charge what feels right in my body at any given time. And what feels right in my body at any given time can change daily, all right? So if you like an offer and you like the price, I would jump on it while it's available, because it could change tomorrow. It could become more, could become way less. It just depends where the energy is on the day, all right? The price of a program really isn't the reflection of its worth, but it is only natural over time that a price of a service would increase, okay? And for the book creation, it's my highest level offer currently. It is obviously a fully done for you book creation service. So it's going to save years of work and years of procrastination, saving years of procrastination. And it's your own words, a book filled with your own words that you don't have to sit down and write. Like, what is the value of that? There is no price that you could put on that. But those are my current offers. Those are the ways you can currently work with me. I love you, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Send me a message and I'll see you in my inbox.